Milo? Milo, Milo? Hi! Just have a little bit of water. I hope you are all having a good afternoon. Perhaps a good night, if you consider it late enough. Ooh, my bitrate is doing funny stuff. Let's hope that stays nice and stable. It is all in the green. It's just very interesting to watch it go boom, 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 boom. Hi, something. In the space background. We're just floating out here. It's like a little boat in the sea, except there's no such thing as down. So if you drop an anchor outside of the ship, it's not gonna help. I hope you are doing well. You have anything coming up soon? Anything exciting? Personally, I'm making my way out to see Beetlejuice the musical. So that should be really cool. Woo! Yep. Awesome, awesome. I have not played Elden Ring yet. Obviously, it has to be good for that many people to be talking about it. Maybe I'll try it sometime. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Okay. Hop over to main. Sit. Oh! I'm gonna say sit down, but instead I crouched. I'd be doing more work on this.
How's it going, my homies? It is me, fellow stream talker, ya boy Spencer.
Apparently, this otter is now named Ya Boy Spencer. Also, I'm very impressed with how aptly it pronounced that. The Infinite Fusion Calculator. Is that Pokemon Fusion Maker that everyone's been on about? I'm very tempted to play around with that. You're inside my walls, Logical. Foolish to think I would run. I'm now gonna start hammering nails into the wall. Better start contorting. I'm good at eating nails. Disgusting. But yeah, as for the Pokemon Sprite Fuser, at some point maybe I'll, at maybe some point I will, generate some sprites and redraw them. So, hi, Aira? Aira? Is that a good? Hopefully that's a good pronunciation. Lovely to hear from you. Aira is a really sweet bread-themed VTuber. If none of you guys have checked out her stuff yet, I would definitely give it a peek. It's very nice vibes. Aira. In Spanish, thank you. Alright, gonna adjust my monitor, get ready for this noise. Bonk bonk. I always forget to do that before stream. So you guys just have to put up with that sound. Alright, I'm about like 75% done with this animation. Well, let it load up and play a round or two. Rendering playback range, bump 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 bump. Yeah, I have the first scene and the running scene lined, so then I just need to do that for the other two scenes. Those two scenes. Thankfully the last scene is gonna be minimal motion, whereas the one before it is gonna be a little bit more complicated. But, you know, it's always fun to challenge yourself when you're doing commissions. I was really nervous about how that run cycle was going to turn out, but it seems some people admire how the head turns and stuff, so I'm happy. Thank you, Aira. You're so sweet. You are sweet like a Hawaiian roll. Or perhaps a cinnamon roll? You still see most animators as gods from entirely different realms. I've said this before, Logical. I have a college degree. You could get there with tons of practice and time. Do not compare yourself to those who have a college degree. Just crack right on and just get to line and miss. To prep? What does that mean? Impatience? Yeah. I feel like animators really have to be at least partially in love with the repetitive process of animation. It's like once you start doing like line art and color fills, you're no longer using like the creative part of your brain that you do when you're blocking out the motion and thinking about the acting and stuff. At that point, it's almost entirely just procedural cleaning up of stuff. And like to keep yourself sane, you just have to like zone out when doing that stuff. Just checking the line width. Okay, I was probably using 9 for the other ones. I think I'll use 6. Alt A equals X. Looks like I probably have... Yeah, I have some extra frames hiding in here. Okay, 23 is nothing. 24 is nothing. Okay, 25 isn't empty. Now it's empty. My man is falling! She's not just falling face first, she's also falling in love with this spider dude. That is the whole plot. The person who's commissioning me has a independently published novel that these characters are from. And it has big spider romance. Yeah. No, the author has been super sweet too. Whenever I'm chatting with them and giving them updates, they are just like as sweet as molasses. Hi, Durngar. Do you have something to say about spider romance? Oh yeah, the uwu. I just wasn't expecting it out of you. That's where the comedy came in for me. That was the punch. But yeah, Durngar. Oh, Appa Yippee. I don't think it's new, but I actually did go through and rework a bunch of my redeems. So I think we tested it and I had to reformat the video, but now it works. But you feel like it's time for something new, a new cursed comment. Oh, you were about to slap me with something. But yeah, in the same line as my other redeems, Appa Yippee is delightfully cute and cursed. And I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't seen it yet. It is You might be able to tell what it is based on the title. Oh, this is Pokemon music, isn't it? Maybe not. It's familiar. I think I actually need to pull this torso to be a bit longer. I'm not reading that comment, Spencer. I'm also not interested in romance novels, so I'm not going to find out. That is her business. Spencer, fun fact. Shut the hell up. No! I think you're funny. Even if I am too coward to read it, you are funny. I am allowed to be a coward on my own channel. I think when I last heard this song, my brain kept putting, I'll be your one-up girl into the melody at the end of the main, tune. And I think that might be what's feeling familiar, is because now I'm, like, misconstruing it with that. I don't know. Brains are funny. Whenever I'm making my character eat food in Minecraft, for some reason, I am thinking the lyrics of Yankee Doodle Dandy to the sound of the biting. It's funky. Also, that emo is adorable. Speaking of emotes, I still haven't used any of my emote slots for the bits tier, and like, I'm not too hyped to make them, just because I don't think many people will be able to access them, and I don't expect people to do like bit donations, but I could at least put them up and have something there. So like, if y'all have any funnies, some cute ideas, I could just use that slot as a placeholder while I work on those. Oh yeah, and this song here is from, the legendary Starfy on the DS. That I know. That game is adorable, by the way. It's like... when I was little, I could only ever compare it to Kirby because that was the only similar style game I had played. But it's like a slightly more, actually, a pretty decently more story-involved Kirby game. And then all of the character dialogue is like stylized as if all of the character talk sprites are Muppets. They all have little stitch marks and they go, and it's adorable. He had a clam for a friend and Wario made a cameo in it. Yeah, Wario totally does. Yeah, the clam's name is Mo, and he's like a treasure hunter. Mo's like the straight man character. I'm gonna cheat and use the distort tool again. But yeah, I've only played the Legendary Starfy as opposed to the other games. Maybe I should pick the other ones up. The Legendary Starfy has this cute little fusion transformation mechanic in it with the main character and the Deuteronomist. Oh, I definitely pronounced that wrong. Deuteronomist? It's like protagonist, but the deuter is for two. We're just gonna eat Mo. No. Oh, I'd cry. Was that a Sega game? Not a Sega game. I'm pretty sure it's Nintendo, but it was just more so peddled towards Japanese audiences than American audiences. Like, they definitely localized the games, but I don't think they tried as hard to sell them here. I could be wrong, of course. I'm like going off the dome with that. By the way, how is everyone's day? I always ask that at the start of stream, but I know it usually takes people a minute to hop in. So if any of you have anything exciting coming up, feel free to share. I am always interested in cheerleading for you. You remember over the course of some summer camp, you were given the Portable Collection console of a bunch of classic Sonic games like Rinstar, Echo the Dolphin, Alex the Kid, Mean Bean Machine. Oh, fantastic. Hi, Cupin! Oh my gosh, Cupin, let me give you a shout out. So, Cupin is the developer for the model system that I'm using here, VTuber Kit. Cupin is also just a really good, like, sweetheart. Their streams are fun. They seem cool. Definitely, if you've been considering getting into VTubing, but aren't ready to get a model and don't like PNG tubing, I think VTuber Kit is going to fill that bridge. Nerd. A dweeb. It's okay, you can call me a nerd all you want, cause it's true, and it's true. That's all. I'd be calling people dweebs in their own Twitch chats too. Yeah, lovely to see you're still lurking around. Okay. Hello, Dreki! I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. Lovely to see you. Pets. Yo, one of my friends was in Japan somewhat recently, and they got to go to an otter cafe, and they were just gloating about how soft the otters were. Like, oh my god. When can you punch the otter? You can throw seafood at me. I could possibly replace one of the seafood items with a fist so that you can throw hands at me. If you remember right, it was shaped like a Game Boy Advance, and like the Game Boy Advance, it didn't have the backlight. Nice vintage. The only way it could get better is if you tell me that it was one of those clear like semi-transparent plastic body games where you can see like the motherboard inside and stuff. That's good vintage. Okay, I'm gonna make a copy of 22. And I'm gonna drop it in here because I can just make some tweaks to it and use the exact same pose for here. And I love cheating in animation. It was like black and yellow. Ah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. No, this is not a karaoke stream. I'm glad someone liked that joke, no matter how corny it was. We had the same brain! We had the same little goblin brain. Birds of a feather repeat the same song over and over for the rest of their lives. It's called Flock Call. Speaking of birds, I recently moved my budgies into a bigger cage. They've absolutely loved it. The other critters that have also extremely, very much loved the new change has been my cats. They have been way too interested in the birds now. I think it's because more room for the budgies has made them more physically active, like doing more flappies and stuff. So now I've been spending the last like two and a half days like literally herding cats just to make sure that they're safe until they like get bored of the novelty. We've had a couple of jump attempts, but I've mostly fixed them by covering about, let's say 60% of the cage with an old red shower curtain to give the birds more privacy. Ugh, living in chaos. So the main issue you think of the backlight is with it was porting console games from the Saturn, and usually Game Boy Advance games have absurdly bright colors as to make up for the lack of backlight, meaning a lot of games were unintentionally dark. Okay. Yeah, I actually never owned a Game Boy, despite it being, like, within my generation to have done so. My first console was, well, portable console was the DS Lite. But no, whenever I meet someone who's like really into like vintage tech and like console stuff, I always just admire how much of a faucet of information people like that tend to be. Like, it's an absolute delight hearing people info dump about stuff like that. Okay, this is gonna be the character's hood. Actually, it probably needs to be a lot shorter. Like, here might be the max. And then you have all the hair spilling out of the bottom. Yours was the Wii. You remember playing Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, causing your ma to nearly hurl from moving around the planet's own. Does the Wii count as a portable game? Because I feel like just the standard of it being a plug-in to a TV makes it non-portable. Because if we're counting those as portable, then I would say that my first games were then technically the Super Nintendo system and the Sega system. You don't think they did what they did for the PlayStation? I'm just gonna nod and pretend like I understand. Okay, I'm gonna hop into this frame. And we're gonna focus on it first because I want to, and it is a keyframe. Can you guys tell that I'm super sleepy and that it's making me mess up some of my words? This is gonna be the ultimate mumble stream. I am the master of mumblety-peg. So I love when I do tie-down drawings and I do like anime style expressions and then I come back and like draw them way more realistic. Like, I just made more work for future Connor by not drawing it anatomical the first time. They basically took a PS1, one of those old flip-screen DVD players, and mashed them together to make basically a portable console. Of course you need a plug, the disc of the game you wanted to play, and a controller. But hey, it's games on the go. Fair. It is less so one singular portable system, but a portable rig, is how I would describe that. Ugh, eyebrows. I kind of hate drawing eyebrows. It's almost like every single tweak of the eyebrow matters in the expression, and to me that makes it really hard to get right and really easy to mess up. Which is silly because I like drawing hands for the same reason. I was literally just in Glottal's stream not too long ago going, oh yeah.
This. Logical you can throw to feed the otter, but if you throw hands the otter will eat said hands. Better get a doctor on standby.
I mean, I can't promise violence, but it's not gonna happen. What was I saying? Oh yeah, me talking about drawing hands. Because there's so much character acting in hands, I like doing the hand posing and stuff. But then apparently I also hate eyebrows because of the posing and stuff. Let's just reduce the chin here. Okay. Hopefully it's good. Ads. Can we get an 07 in chat for all the ad havers? I still can't believe that, what is it called? uBlocker isn't catching people's ads. Like, on my end, uBlocker has still blocked, like, 100% of the Twitch ads that I've, probably been seeing because I have not been seeing them. With that said, I've also turned off uBlock on some streams. Especially smaller creators, I'll sometimes try to turn off my ad blocker and like make myself watch a couple ads because we love the grind set. But then I won't be shown any ads. I'm just like, okay, either they have it turned off or somehow, even after turning off uBlock and refreshing, it just like does not want to register that. Which is silly. I've never had a problem with turning off an ad blocker until now. So Twitch should really develop some tools for letting people know how long and when ads are occurring, besides just in the stream manager. Although, I know I say that, and then the actual answer is they would just add it directly into Streamlabs OBS instead of making it like a plugin for normal OBS, which stinks. I'm gonna have some water. Give the otter some water. Ooh, the Twitch app on mobile as a mini stream manager. Yeah. The only problem with that for my setup is that my iPhone is my webcam, but that is a very good idea for everyone who has their own webcam separate from that. And I know some people do have OBS plugins. Streaming games in the future, you won't recommend Pizza Tower as the game's skill ceiling is fear-inducing, and witnessing someone who mastered it is astonishing. Interesting. I actually was thinking about picking up Pizza Tower and playing it. But if you're about to scare me off, for the record, I have done like 90% completion of Hollow Knight. So while I'm not naturally skilled at video games, I still feel like I could power through it. Yeah, no, I've actually done a few game streams before as well. It's just not my main thing. They make me sweaty. Wanna play that Speedio Warriors type? Yeah, I saw that Wayne Radio TV streamed it, and I've been meaning to peek how his experience went with that. You would recommend some games, but most of them are mainly combat-based, and the ones you would recommend are stuff like Papers, Please or Stardew Valley. If you want a rage-inducing experience, Rain World. Maybe. I was very recently gifted Hades and Cult of the Lamb, so those might be next on my to-do list. There's also a couple of indie games that I've been following to see the release of. The indie game that Gooseworks is producing, Talk to Michael, I really want to hop on that when it comes out, because the characterization and style looks amazing, of course, because that's what Gooseworks does best. And then Trek of the Oddities is a game being made by someone who I just became mutuals with. It's visually similar to Pizza Tower, but it seems to be more traditional platformer, not nearly like related to the Wario Land style gameplay. Oh, yawn. This is gonna be my ultimate crux as a streamer, is the amount of times that I yawn. Okay. What is this song? Oh my god, wait, I have to go see what the hell this is. Let's see. Art style Orient ending? Oh no, or... No wait. Yeah, that's what it has to be. No, this music is deranged. You've been playing Rain World, and oh boy, you can confirm how infuriating the game is. Its environments are beautiful, the AI of the many creatures is so enthralling, but that's enthralling enough to get yourself snatched away by the vultures or to become lizard food. Yeah, I've heard people touting about how good the, you wouldn't actually call it AI in this situation. AI implies that it can self-educate itself. So this would instead, we'll just call it coding in general. Or, but yeah, the computer player characters have very intricate patterns of action and reaction to stuff. I actually watched a whole video essay on that. I was very impressed with what they had to say about it. Also, Slugcat just looks adorable. We stan that little slug. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna redraw all of the upper body and just distort the lower body a little bit for the next frame. Because what I really need for the perspective change is going to be a large change in the head size and shape, and just a little bit of motion in the legs. I know that it's meant to be eyes and a nose in its game sprite, but all I see a pair of eyes and then... Are we still talking about Rain World? Now I want to go look up Slugcat to be sure that that's what you're talking about. Yes. If I could have a pet Slugcat, I would have a pet Slugcat, for sure. Actually, I'm gonna rotate the canvas. There we go. Yes, they seem very good pets, especially Gourmand, a certified chunky boy. More fluff just means more to love. As someone who is a certified big cat owner, Chunky Boy's good. The older of my two cats, Simon, is about 13 pounds. And he's only like 2 years or so. He is my lovely household moo-moo. He's a good little moo cow and I love him. Also, I'm gonna get just a little mushy. It's so exciting to see my average view count and stream attendance go up. Like, it doesn't seem that long ago that I was streaming out to an average of 2 viewers, and now it's like almost at like the double digits all on its own, just from like, you know, making some friends and doing the work a little more regularly. And it just makes me so happy to know that some of you guys are showing up because you like the vibes here. I am so very baby. I think streaming has been very good for me because it also sometimes helps motivate me to do a consistent art session instead of just opening files and like getting bored. It's like one of those things where you go to like a class and like a class makes you commit to doing work for a certain amount of time. And that kind of thing is helpful. For me, it's similar to that. Whereas like the commitment of having myself sit down is helpful. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thank you so much for showing up. It means bucket loads to me. Oh, this song's cute. Okay, and now I'm gonna steal a copy of this in its current state because I'm gonna want to change the positioning of the arms and the hair and the leg. You guessed that commitment is also why you build better in Terraria than in Minecraft. As unlike in Minecraft, you're constantly under assault by the locals who aren't too happy of you building some sort of structure in their biome. I wouldn't know too much about that. I mean, I'm sure it's different from everyone. Or, you know, like everyone's play style with both games are probably different. Whereas I feel like when I look at the two games, the fact that they're fundamentally different by being 2D and 3D definitely is going to lend itself to people in different ways. Of course, I'm saying this as someone who hasn't actually played Terraria, but has been playing Minecraft for forever. Okay. Let me peep the horror. Loading, loading, loading. stuff that just keeps loading. Okay. Okay, let's look at that one more time. Okay. I think those couple of frames are doing what I want them to do. I'm gonna pop 25 into there. And last displayed frame here. And now it's gonna pre-render everything again. Actually, hold up. I could be making this load a lot faster if I pulled the starting bumper over. Let's go from here. That should be a little easier on the load time. Still lost to render, but it's, yeah, it's better. Okay. Right, back to chat. Like, you were building the architect's tower in the jungle, and you were perpetually being pressured by hornets, slimes, snatchers, and you were below a marble biome, meaning hoplites and the chance of a Medusa landing down while you're flying up cause you to instantly die by turning to stone and hitting the ground. Oh my god, that sounds like a bad recipe. I do admire that Terraria has a lot more diverse enemy types than Minecraft does. I think that definitely has something going on for it. So thank you, Cupin! I feel like I've been doing pretty decent with this animation, but I kind of wish I'd been able to work on it at a faster pace. I'm gonna deset those frames. Maybe you can stream Terraria. Do the birds crash their cage down? They didn't crash anything. But, you know, sometimes they flap around in their cage and they land on the sidebars. Like, they'll totally, like, try to intentionally land sideways on the bars and grab them and, like, hop around. So you're most likely hearing that. Also, trust me, this new cage is massive. If it fell down, it would sound like a car crash in stream. Oh wait, I actually want to put the arms in here. Okay, I'm gonna deselect that too then. No, not that. Okay. Duly noted. Okay. I'm surprised that the birds haven't been talking too much this stream. It's definitely gotten them more physically active, but not necessarily more vocally active. So I wonder if right now they're just like enjoying the space. Oh no, I've turned them into jocks. That's what's happened. They no longer know how to hold a conversation. They watch football on Thanksgiving now. Oh no! Okay, onion skin. Hilarious to be using an onion skin while Cupid's hanging out in chat. I totally did not skin anyone. You have no proof. Okay. Yeep. Wrong tool. You. Boop boop. My name's Connor, and I love cheating with the warp tool. Maybe not. Maybe the warp tool isn't the way to go for this one. That should do it. Another thing that I might stream. I've been teaching myself a bit of 3D modeling in Blender. So at some point, I might do a hilariously inept 3D modeling stream where I'll just be Googling things the whole time, because that's basically what happens every time I open Blender. It's just me Googling basic things that I already know but I've forgotten. It's not cheating, it's using your resources. Fair. But I love using the word cheating. I love implying that I'm a little crimer. 3D nice? Thank you. If I get more confident with 3D, I might even have that as a commission option, but for the moment I'm far too shy and in education to want to offer that. Oh, this is another song from the legendary Starthy for sure. Blender's 50% learning shortcut keys. Yeah. No, that is the entire mood. Sometimes I'll just Google, keyboard shortcuts for Blender, go to Google Images, and then, having a cheat sheet image that shows you all of the basic key commands, and I'll put that up on my other monitor. Last time you saw you do 3D, Ferdy looked like, oh yeah, Dr. Seuss character. I wonder why that's showing us censored for me. Unless you typed it like that. Learning Blender to make accessories for yourself in Roblox? Definitely try it. You lose nothing by trying it. Unless you manage to somehow fry your computer. Then you lose something. There is one way you could go wrong. But yeah, Blender's free, and there's so much helpful content made by people just supporting each other online, learn how to use it. I really love grassroots independent stuff like that. I love it when the internet does an internet and makes things free and part of communities and open education. Except RAM. That or smashing the computer in frustration. The only thing that can fix that then is therapy. So, fun little tip, if you ever feel like you have to punch something, just go into your bedroom and sock the heck out of a pillow. Pulverize it. Or get a body pillow of your least favorite person or character, and then use them as a punching bag. That's what normal people do and have, right? There's nothing weird about that at all. You guessed, you did get that shadow pillar you won from Dave & Buster's and it may need some fluffing. Alright, Shadow, it's time for your 8 p.m. fluffing. Yes, Spencer. Speaking of punching, remember to fix headphones, punch the crap out of your headphones. Your experiences are not universal. Logical. Not a waifu pillow. See, I said of your least favorite character. So that'd be like an anti-waifu. That'd be a straifu. It will be useful once I'm done with punching the headphones. Are you gonna, like, go on a quest to punch every set of headphones in existence? Uh-huh. I believe in you. You've got this. Ugh, I don't want to render the playback just for that little bit. Or it could be that fiend that shot Sasha in Attack on Titan. I followed Attack on Titan a little, and I do agree Potato Girl was a good addition. Spoilers? I mean, hasn't that been out since like 2016? I had to allow that message from Automod, that threat, that vicious threat that Mr. Logical threw down. Automod caught that. Not Twitch friendly. But now the whole world can see your crimes. I shall not bar the presses. They shall know. Not serious, please don't kill me. My lawyer has informed me to add /J at the end of this statement. Okay. Oh gosh, I have to use my other hand for this one. The great thing about being ambidextrous is if it feels like you can't do a curve on one particular side, you can just try the other hand and sometimes it's easier. Art tips. Just become ambidextrous. You will see the Samsung Galaxy 23. Anyways, F in chat for ad viewers. Here, I'll type something in there. Oh, Seven's in the chat. My little ad soldiers farming mere pennies from Amazon headquarters for me. might be a little excessive, but it's only going to be for one frame, so I don't care that much. If only the Notebook 7 took out their ad... Oh, their ad team? If only there was a labor shortage on advertisers and not basic necessities. Capitalism. Also, did you know those pennies are coming from those, oh, poor warehouse employees' paychecks? Hopefully not. Thank you, Cupid! Oh, and baby! Oh, Cupid! Oh wow, that one has the green screen. What? Why is it doing that? Now you guys don't have to listen to ads. The green square of doom! Also, congrats on getting your first badge and being the first gifter. You are, in fact, the first person to gift anything on stream. So, thank you. You're a real sweetheart. Note to self, I gotta check why those funky little green screens were visible. Why is AutoMod messaging you? On my end, I don't see AutoMod making any claims at you. Let me know if I need to check it out, though. Also, enjoy the emotes. But yeah, if AutoMod continues to bug you, let me know. Stink face time. Bro, turning Anya from Spike's family into my otter emote. Way too easy. Will you reset it? Wishing AutoMod a very chill. Okay, good. Now we get this fantastic view of the underside of this character's nose. How, sensual is that? God, I hate that sentence that I just said. Okay. Boop. Ear. Okay. Let me just peek this. Yeah, this character is gonna look bald for a solid second. AutoMod saw me as a threat. Good! Good. One day, I'll add more for real human mods. I'd just like it to be people that, like, I could compensate in some way. Like, even if it's a case of, like, hey, if you make some assets for my channel, I'd be happy to mod for you. That would be Pog. Okay. Switch this up a little. Oh, okay. Where'd my frame go? I got lost in the sauce for a moment, bros. Oh no, bro! Why is that making me think of, what's his face? What's his face? He's green and he's from Regular Show. Ooh, have a good rest, Cupid. I hope you're able to fall asleep early. Yeah, Muscle Man! I could only think of High Five Ghost. It could be funny to add a Muscle Man sound redeem on stream. I love him. He's stupid. Okay. There's one thing you need to know about me, is that if the character is dumb, if they have a severe lack of brain cells, I'm gonna be endeared by them. That looks off. I'm gonna contort this. Beep, beep, beep. Hopefully that's good. If it's not good, I'll simply just have to pass away. Ooh, I should also mess with that, because I'm probably going to have to do the same little perspective overhang there. I am now remembering why those alerts would have appeared without chroma key on. That will be an easy fix. No problem, Spence. Most of the time when chat gets quiet, I just end up making little noises. Eeping and beeping. Opping and bopping. And I'm sure someone out there, somewhere, loves it when I eep and beep. What do you mean, true menace? Those are just my noises. It's just what I do. I am just an eeper. Am I gonna get arrested for being an eeper? Is this really how I'm gonna go? I'm gonna get taken to jail for beeping. Beeping against TOS. Beeping against the man. Don't yes me. I'm gonna push the head a little. Unless I'm gonna push the starter block up. The anatomy seems right, unlike Elizabeth Afton in that one book. Oh my god. I could see ways that the legs could work, but those arms on that illustration are horrifying. Like, makes me nauseous horrifying. That picture was taken after the baby ice cream scooping incident. That's my headcanon. Okay, clip. Show me. Okay. Okay. That claw gave her T-Rex arms. If a robot could give you T-Rex arms, would you opt in, Spence? Okay, we're gonna have in-between frames up in there. Yeah, okay. You can see right here that Pat Connor was messing with the hair here and put these on a 1. I don't think I'm gonna keep that. That slight flick of the hair where the body's the same. Nah, you wanna be Neo? You're valid. I feel like I just need to stare at this for a moment. I also feel like I have to adjust this leg. We're gonna start bringing this foot up, like now. Whatever this song is, it is funky. kind of sounds like something from Terry Tate Taylor. Not familiar with them. I'll take your word for it, though. It definitely has cool vibes. Okay, that like might be too far forward now. We're gonna back this up. Actually, if I pop this frame out, then I'll be able to see the onion skin, and maybe that will help. This is almost right, but something feels off. The guy who made the soundtracks for The Neverhood and Skull Monkeys. Okay. No, I have listened to the Neverhood soundtrack, so I totally get what you're saying now. There are some really funky sounds in there. Okay, then drop frame 30 back in here. Okay. Actually, it looks like I have frame 27 on a 3 instead of a 2. Operator plays a little ping pong, Clayman shuffle. Clayman's theme being the perfect alarm clock sound for people who don't want to wake up. That's cute. Okay, if I can get away with recycling frame 25 as frame 29, that would be nice, but I don't want people to be able to tell that I'm doing that. So we'll play by ear for that one. Gotta switch hands again. I'm gonna distort this a little. Connor can have a little cheating as a treat. And then I'm also gonna have to put the jacket's hood in here too. Hopefully that will read. Ooh, I could also sneak a little bit of the hood in here too. Hopefully that will be nice. Okay. Let's do this in between frame. Oh yeah, you also remember some other Wii games you played. Feel free to share. I actually never had a Wii. So I only really know like Wii Bowling. There was a beat 'em up for Shrek 3. Does that imply that you could fight the ogre babies? I kind of hope so. Unironically, I do not like it when movies are like, hey, now there's babies. I remember being stuck in the second stage of the part totally implying domestic violence. Hey, I didn't say that you'd be playing as Shrek. Okay? Okay? Shrek's a great dad, yes. Shrek is a good dad. But if you gave me the option to do a Smash Ultimate style down B special or whatever on one of the Shrek babies, I think there would be less hesitation there than Child Protective Services would be okay with. Anyways, great news. I'm not gonna have kids. Oh, I sound deranged. Good. Every day I hope to get stranger. Stranger, more eclectic, farther from being a civilized member of society. As you were saying, you were stuck in the part where you had to shake the remote and nunchuck to push open these wooden doors. Never got past it. When you did it, it was onto Captain Hook's ship and found one of the penguins of Madagascar stowing away. That sounds like a delightful cameo. I actually got to take some classes from Rob Porter, who's the guy who storyboarded on a lot of the Madagascar products, and a number of other big films. So he showed us some of his early storyboards for stuff with the penguins. That was really delightful. He's a fun guy. just gonna guess the chin should probably end up being here-ish. Captain Hook also had a gauntlet section later on, where he was singing that he's evil. The only line you remember was one breaking the fourth wall of Peter Pan could stop me, but he's not in this game. Delightful. Bro, the actual original storybooks of, like, Peter Pan are so dark. I've been meaning to, like, go through and get them, like, a proper read, because I know some of the stuff that happens in there is, like, Brothers Grimm level of, like, messed up. You mean you guess they carried some of the darkness into movie, as Peter is kind of creepy? In the original books, I believe that there's this whole thing about how no one grows up in Neverland. And in the movies, they literally never grow up, but in the books, it was that Peter got rid of the boys once they started to grow up. Like, take them out behind the shed. The otter gets some water. Nom 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 nom. The boy who never grew up. Yeah, I'm certain that was the defense case for Gary Glitter. Oh, not familiar with that. Whatever that reference is, it's beyond me. Anyways, moving on, you also played Monster 4x4 World Circuit. You don't remember too much of it, but you think you had fun with it? Valid. There are definitely lots of games that I probably played when I was little, but they've now just like completely exited my head. Just because they were like very short-term plays. If you don't fall in love with it, it might leave your brain. There's actually this one Jumpstart game that I've been meaning to try and find for a while now, that I have vague memories of, but not enough to just like accurately Google it. also Epic Mickey, and also a Thor game that was T for Teen. Where we grew up, it was the closest you've gotten to the original God of War. That sounds fun. I think a lot of my formative years were actually spent on virtual pet websites, as well as like Animal Jam, when that was popular and before the company was like being weird. Nowadays, the people who run Animal Jam have been like unhinged almost. I'm talking stuff like Web 3.0, NFTs, tricking players into beta testing for products that they didn't know that were going to be involved in the above. And then like mocking people for getting like mad about that. Gosh. Man, I was never on Webkins, but I was on Moshi Monsters for a little while. Moshi Monsters was weird because there were some very obscure and mature references to stuff. Like, there was a character whose entire thing was just being a reference to Dr. Strangelove, aka How I Grew to Love the Atomic Bomb, or whatever it was. Just like, no one in that age range would actually catch that. It was cute, but like, what? Hello? Yeah, it was charming, that's for sure. Also, I think Moshi Monsters actually entered a lawsuit with Lady Gaga because they parodied her likeness with one of the pets. That was very strange. Yeah, two of them, pet creatures, were referenced to singers. I think there was an Ariana Grande one, but specifically Lady Gaga. I think that one was called Goo Goo Gaga. But, yeah, some cute memories. You think that was the first pet you ever got? I don't have that good of a memory. Maybe. Oh, that's right, a spoof on Justin Bieber. I think it was an actual beaver? Oh my gosh. At least you can tell that the developers were having fun with that stuff. Oh yeah, it was Dustpan Beaver, wasn't it? Oh gosh, I can't believe my brain's actually coming up with answers to these. It has been too long. Oh, another game that was really formative to me was UB Funkies. I loved that game. The aesthetic of stuff in there was just so very interesting. It felt like a point-and-click game mixed with pet sites, mixed with mini-game sites. I don't know how else to aptly describe that. Dustbin Beaver. Crazy. Absolutely unhinged. Man, this song that's playing right now has a really repetitive beat. Like, it almost makes me angry. If it doesn't evolve a little faster, I might change it. Bro, this sounds like a skipping record. Oh my god, okay. Okay, good. It's finishing on its own. That was going to get on my nerves were it any longer. It was in the category of Mop Top Tweenie Bops a long time. Zach Bin Spin and Jack Trash Dash. Okay, someone had fun writing those. Someone definitely had fun writing those. Okay. Let's get on and do this in between. Damn, Nikki, your bobbies. Oh, yawn. Nope, still sleepy. I am criminally sleepy during the winter. I cannot wait for springtime, y'all. I'm going to return like a phoenix on that grind set. I'm going to be getting outside almost every day for exercise. I'll probably be drawing and streaming more. I'll sleep like 10% less. It'll be freaking awesome. Okay, the Lady Gaga motion is Lady Goo Goo, and due to a court case, they replaced her with Baby Rocks. Oh my god. Gaga, you didn't have to do that, honey. Was it worth it? Was it really worth it, Miss Gaga? I wonder how much they would have just had to tweak it a little bit more to be a little more derivative of her aesthetic and title for them to have, like, not had the legal grounds to do it. Like, at what point was the line crossed? Or maybe if they made fun of her more, then it would have qualified more as parody than just like an allusion to her. It's funny how, like, if you wanted to pick someone, you either have to change it a lot or you have to absolutely rail on them in terms of, like, comedy and making fun of them for it to be allowed. Ooh, this hand's being tricky. Okay. Hopefully that does it. Moshi Monsters seemed about as successful as Club Penguin. I want to argue against that, because Club Penguin was so very groundbreaking, and I feel like I saw no one, like, really talk about Moshi Monsters, except for on Moshi Monsters. But having received, like, merch in a movie, they were probably more interested in marketing it as a product, whereas Club Penguin didn't know they would be popular and, like, didn't plan on having stuff like that until later. It was like, Moshi Monsters, like, went into it with their head in the game, like, okay, here's what we're making. We're making a pet site, we're making merch, we're marketing like this, etc. Looks like this frame was actually a hold frame. Hello! My goodness, what are you doing, little birds? Oh, someone found the swinging perch. That's what that is. Okay. Oh my gosh, those ears look really silly now that I'm coming back to them. I know no one's gonna see them for very long. These days, Club Penguin is nothing but a shadow on the ground left behind by the greedy rat. And looking at the smoldering wreck of Disney has become, maybe that's for the best. Yeah. I guess if Moshi Monsters is still technically running and getting new updates, whereas Club Penguin is like face down in the dirt. That's a valid argument. But yeah, Disney did not handle Club Penguin well. And he drove that in the ground. Okay, I think that swing is looking good. We're gonna have to add some crazy stuff for the webbing. Ugh. We'd rather not have our childhood penguin game turn into their political platform for them or spew their propaganda from. I mean, it's one thing if they're trying to use it to, like, push a political thing, but I feel like they didn't even do that. They just kind of enforced crap so hard and didn't nurture any of the things that made it a good product. Like, they didn't understand it, and so when it fell into their hands, the things that they did change and didn't do were, like, a huge disparity in culture. Of course, I say that as someone who actually never played Club Penguin, just going off of what I know about the history. Okay, and I wanted to steal frame 25. Eep. Wait, V. No? What? Oh wait, yeah. 25A is in there. Okay. Alt AEX. Okay, once I change it up a little bit, it should be good. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna hop over to the just chatting screen because I feel like I'm gonna want to scooch out. Get myself some more water, something to eat. But first, let's find someone to raid. I actually think... Tommy Fox. Tommy Fox is doing a big Among Us collab tonight. Let's mute this tab. Oh yeah, they're already started. So, it looks like they're still on a starting soon screen. But I think it could be fun to drop you guys in there. Tommy Fox? Fox like the animal. Raid. It's Tommy Fox. Okay. This should load up in a minute. As always, y'all be good to yourselves, each other's, and the community over there. I'll leave y'all to it. Have a good night.